Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Hidden Heights Farm, and today you caught us doing a lot of work around the place. So we're actually putting the dump truck to its first test today. I got my wife Rachel and my daughter Kaya in the truck, and if you watched the video I posted yesterday of the flower bed that I made for Rachel with the railroad ties, we were fixing to dump a load of dirt in it. So let's see if this dump truck can do it. Alright, looks like it worked. Alright guys, so we got our first load of dirt dumped in the flower bed. So the dump truck is actually working for us now. So we're going to get this spread and I will start giving you guys an update of what we got done today. Alright guys, so we are worn out. We have all been outside having a family fun work day and we got a lot of stuff knocked out.
Yeah.
You seen the video yesterday, all the raised beds we got built. Well, we mixed 2 batches of the Bumblebee Junction Super Soil today, and we got all the beds filled up with the help of my family, my wife Rachel and my son Caleb and daughter Kaya. And we got a lot of seeds planted as well. So that, and then you seen the video of my wife driving the dump truck. We hauled a load of dirt over to the new flower bed that we built for her yesterday.
Yeah.
And she just got done planting some flowers in it, so we'll go take a look here in just a minute. But let me show you these raised beds with the garden vegetables that we have prepared.
Yeah.
Alright, so Skeeter is going to have to learn to stay out of the garden. But over here, this is pretty much where we got our lettuce, radish, spinach, carrots. We got some red kale and some Swiss chard. And that bed back there is cucumbers and some Cherokee greasy beans. This one here is going to be the strawberry bed. My dad bought a bunch of strawberry plants and we're waiting on him to get them in. I think he ordered them online, and we will plant them in that bed. And over here we got some of our tomatoes started, all different kinds. And I got some room back there at the back. I need to add some more. And over here I got a couple of straight neck squash, and we got a bunch of straight neck squash seeds planted. And that half back there is zucchini. And we still got to lay down the landscape fabric and cover it with mulch. And over here in this first bed, got some peppers planted. So these are some that I started. They're really small. I'm going to see how they do. Hopefully they do okay. And this is something I've never tried. Seen this at Lowe's last night. It is a Tangerine Dream Sweet Snacking Pepper. So we'll give that a shot. Alright guys, so I'm like super sunburnt, and I came out here wearing a ball cap earlier, and the little holes in the hat, man, my head was just on fire. So I ran in and grabbed this hat, and you might notice this emblem here is a Marine emblem. And no, I was not in the Marines or in the military at all, but this hat has special meaning to me. It is a hat that Dutch brought back from the channel Keeping It Dutch. He actually was enlisted in the Marines, and he brought this hat back from the war in Iraq. He wore it over there and brought it back, and I've held on to it for the 14 or so years that I've had it. So it's pretty much my lucky fishing hat that I usually wear when I go fishing. So it also is great for keeping sun off of your face and your neck. So we're gonna go feed the dogs, and then we'll take a look at this flower bed. If you drop any dog food on the ground, Skeeter will clean it up real quick.
Yep, he loves it.
Yep. Alright guys, don't pay no attention to my grass. I have not mowed yet. I usually wait till all the wildflowers that start blooming first are gone, and they're just about gone, so it's time to mow.
Yeah.
Don't need no snakes or ticks in our yard. Alright, I'm gonna feed Daisy. Here, girl. Feed her. That's her food.
You could have one.
Guys, Daisy's doing a great job protecting the goats.
Yeah.
Just a little bit ago, the chickens were going crazy, and I look up, and Daisy's running, and I look in the air, and there's a buzzard flying around. All the goats got scared, and the chickens got scared, and then Bear got up from his nap and started chasing them as well. These goats are still thinking I'm going to feed them some grain, which I'm not. Like I told you in the video yesterday, I have not fed them grain in like 2 or 3 days now. They've got all this lush green grass and all the leaves off these trees that they can eat, so they got to get used to no grain for a little bit. Alright guys, so you've seen the truck in action. I told you guys I would get it going. And today was actually the first time we actually used the dump bed on it, and it worked great. So it's a blessing to have the tools, the tractor, the trucks, and the side-by-sides. Everything helps us here on the farm to do what we do. And this truck's going to be another great asset to have in our inventory here. So I'm glad to get it going. I'm glad that it worked out great. So I told you guys I would get it going. So we come over here to feed Bear, and he was sitting over there towards the hillside watching the goats. They're all down the hill eating again, and he was kind of just watching out for them. At his old age, I don't expect him to go down the hill too much himself, or want him to. If the goats get scared, they'll just run back. So, but I'm sure if he sees any predators or anything down there, he will be down there in a quick flash. Come here, Bear. Let's go eat. Come on, boy. She's about to get attacked by these chickens because she's fixing to feed Bear. Alright, come on, sis. Let Bear eat it. Okay, so I got a funny story. Not so funny to me, but so I got this post down here that I was trying to set for the gate. And we went to Lowe's last night and bought all that stuff for the soil we made. And so I got all that done, and I went and I always mix the concrete, the Quikrete up in my tractor bucket. So I got it mixed up there at the house, and then came down here to set this post after I got it leveled. Come here, get away from that post because it's not dry yet. And I get down here, and guess what? The goats have the hole that I spent 2 hours yesterday filled up with dirt and rocks where they've been walking over it and playing in it. So I got this wet concrete mixed up in the bucket of the tractor, and I get down here to quickly set the post in there and fill it up with the concrete, get it leveled. Well, guess what? I get down here and I had to start digging this hole out again. Luckily, all the rocks and stuff was already broke out from yesterday, so I just had to pretty much dig it out with my hands. But the concrete mix I bought was the quick setting concrete mix, which I have never used. So as soon as I get it cleaned out, I got my post in there, and I grabbed the shovel to start throwing concrete in there. It's already set up in the tractor bucket, and it was like 75% already hard. So I'm sitting there trying to chip away at it in the bucket, and finally got it kind of to where I could get it in the hole, and finally got it in there and got my post level. So hopefully this stuff still sets up okay, and it wasn't already too set up to where after I put it in the hole it wouldn't set up. So hopefully it will be okay. But it's been a day. We are worn out and I am sunburned. The goats are still loving the hillside. Well, so far, update on the turkey eggs. This weekend we still have not had any more hatch yet, so it might be next weekend before we have any more hatch. I'll keep you guys updated, but for now, let's go check out this flower bed that Rachel got her flowers planted in. Somebody's still planting flowers. I thought she went in the house, but looks like she's planting some in containers now. Alright guys, so here's the flower bed that you saw me put together yesterday with the railroad ties. And you seen my wife Rachel help me dump the dirt in it with the dump truck. And she spent all afternoon out here trying to get it ready and get all these plants laid out how she wants them. And she got them all planted and it looks good. So we got some bulbs planted around the back, and they grow to like 4 to 5 feet tall. So we're gonna wait till they at least sprout up, and then we will put some mulch in here. And yeah, there is a few rocks in here because we just got this dirt from our land off of an old dozer pile that we had pushed up. It's really good dirt, just got some rocks in it, but it'll work great for these flowers. It's the same stuff I got my strawberries planted in, and you can see how well they're doing if you watch my last video. Alright guys, so we still got a little bit of the super soil left, so I think we're going to put some in some pots or some containers and try to grow some stuff out of the containers with the super soil. Stuff's really good stuff. I can already tell the tomatoes that I've had planted for about 4 or 5 days now, man, them things greened up and they're looking great already. Hopefully they grow quick and we get a good tomato harvest this year. So you've seen Bumblebee Junction's videos of his raised gardens, and man, he always has awesome vegetable harvest, and he uses the same stuff, and that's who we got our recipe from. So this year we are doing our garden in raised beds, and the only thing we're going to plant in the actual ground is going to be corn and maybe okra, if we even plant any okra. I don't know yet. But guys, it's been a great productive day, and I'm going to end this video now, and hope you guys have a blessed Easter, and I thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, I ask you to please subscribe and hit that like button. We'll see you on the next video, guys.